Mark Nowakowski from Wing Nuts, the proprietor,
That's
the
right.
man behind the wings and the sauces. So it's Fricassee Friday, and we're doing both a main course, you can call that,
Of course.
and a dessert. Now we're going to start off with the dessert first because it takes a little while to prepare in our deep fryer. But what are we making?
Gonna make some deep fried Mars bars today.
I love Mars bars.
That's
Okay,
right.
so first of all, how do we start?
Well, I can start with the recipe here.
Okay,
I'll give
sure.
you. We brought some that are pretty well prepped.
Okay, and I see basically a little bit of flour on the outside of the
Yep,
Mars bar.
yep. Keep them cold. Roll them in flour, and then we're gonna do a dunk and swirl over there in the batter.
Dunk, and swirl.
That's right.
Alrighty. I'm glad there's a special technique there. Now, you said keep them cold. Are these frozen to begin with? You put them in the freezer?
That's right. Keep them cold.
Okay, so in the freezer first, and then I guess put a little water on them so the flour sticks. Do you
That's
have
right.
to put water on? Okay.
I would, yeah.
Okay,
Roll them in water, roll them in flour.
Okay, so now I'm going to dip right into the batter?
That's right.
Okay, now what's in our batter? Oh, wait a second. First, dunk, swirl?
Dunk, swirl. That's
I
right.
want to get this right here. I'm going to hold up the box. So it's dunk. Well, I have swirled.
Oh, see, yeah, you gotta go all the way.
Oh, rolling.
Right.
There we
Ooh, that
go.
looks
There we
pretty
go.
good.
Okay, I think we got it going on. Okay,
Okay.
so do I have enough batter?
It looks pretty good, yeah.
Okay, I'll just swirl it a little bit, just straight into it.
Yeah.
Okay, and oops, there we go. Now you said that's going to take about. I hope you got good tongs because I think I let
We
that go
do,
down
we brought some tongs.
I'll let that go down to the bottom. I'll try one more here.
Okay.
So.
As long as it's all covered.
I'm sort
yeah.
of cheating with the swirling and the dunking and the swirling, and there we go, and sort of there we go, so the camera can see that. Just I guess the idea is make sure it's completely coated.
It has
top
to be completely covered.
So in other words, if I let any of that stick get through there, okay, I think I got it. I got it. Yeah,
yeah, looks good.
Okay, over here. All right, blink. Right on. Okay, so we'll let those deep fry there. So
That's
the
right.
frozen Mars bars dunked in the batter. What was in the batter again?
It's flour, corn flour, and some baking soda, some milk,
Okay.
or beer if you want.
Okay, so well, heck, well, it hit all the food groups there.
That's
so,
right.
So a pretty standard deep frying batter is what
That's
it sounds
right.
like. Okay, great.
Very standard.
Okay, so we'll let that deep fry right now. Let's talk wings right now.
Okay.
So first, my grandfather used to always order wings in restaurants because it was one of his favorites, and he always shocked other people didn't love them, and that was like
That's right.
30 years ago. So now they're such a hugely popular item.
It is.
You guys do all kinds of different things with the sauces, and I'm quite amazed at the array. How many sauces do you have at your store?
We have at least 50 right now. We're working on a few special ones.
and do people come in and say, hey, do you have one that tastes like peanut butter?
Sure.
They
sure.
do?
Peanut butter and jam, chocolate, you can't imagine what they ask for.
So let's start. Maybe I'm just going to move this over here.
Okay.
Let's start maybe doing a little chicken wings action here. You tell us where we start.
We're going to see how your saucing abilities are today.
Ooh, saucing ability. Could be tricky. Okay.
It's a little harder than the dunk swirl.
Oh, man. That was hard enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to take about 10 wings,
Okay.
that's pretty close to a pound.
Okay. Now, I know when you go to, let's say, a seafood store, they'll say, oh, this is a 10 count. Because sometimes you go to a restaurant and wings are a certain size and some are smaller, some are bigger. Is there a standard size for wings?
No, there's not. I mean,
Okay.
there's a roaster wing, there's a fryer wing, a whole different assortment.
Okay. And they still haven't come up with that multi-winged chicken yet that can
Nope.
really help you out?
As contrary to urban legend.
Yeah, it could be. Well, maybe the guys at the U of S should be working on this.
That's right,
Get those
some more
guys.
funding.
I think that synchrotron can help out. Or whatever. Okay, so I've got my 10 wings here.
That's right.
Okay, where do I start and go next?
Let's do one of our hottest flavors we have is the burn your tail feathers.
Burn your tail feathers, okay.
Sauce liberally.
Okay.
Some more, yeah.
More yet?
You bet.
That looks like a lot.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I've got that down.
And just start.
Now, strictly by hand?
That's right. We do everything by hand.
Okay. Oh, I see this leading to a cleaning bill somewhere. Okay.
It's a good thing you have the apron on.
Yeah, it's a good. I think I need a rubber suit. Cool.
It does get a little messy at the store for sure.
I bet it does. Now, this is obviously a really hot sauce.
Very
basically,
hot.
Are you talking like the basis would be like Tabasco? Or?
No, it's a lot higher.
Okay.
In heat than Tabasco. There's habaneros in there.
Wow, that is. Once you bring up habaneros, I think we're in trouble.
Sure,
Okay,
yeah. The
okay.
sweat will roll.
Yes, exactly. So, okay, now is it okay for me to try one of these, or
Without a doubt. Here.
Okay, well, there we go, and just slide them onto the.
That's right.
Onto the plate. Okay, great. Now, once again, it's like, do you find that people's, I guess, ability to handle heat has increased in like Saskatchewan, and I think a lot of meat and potatoes sort of palates. And have you found that people are liking a bit more spicy, a bit more exotic?
I think the spicier foods are becoming a lot more popular. Before they just used to be hot,
right.
And now there's a whole different array of different heats and tastes for sure.
Now, one of the things that kind of interested me too, that I'm just going to put this down here. Tell me a little bit about the. I believe this is a raspberry pepper.
That's right. That was one of our original sauces, our first 5 or 6 original sauces. And people, whenever you ask them about, or they'll ask about raspberry pepper, of course, because of the name, and they're just.
Well, tell me, like, the interesting thing I find about all the sauces you have, you say you've got 50. Do you say, is it a rotation basis, or it's like, well, you know what, people aren't going for, it tastes like tofu anymore. No one's really going for that one, so you take that off and you drop a new one.
You know what, we have never dropped a flavor.
Okay.
Everybody, there's always a certain core group of people that like their traditional favorites.
Okay, fair enough. Now, when it comes to coming up with new and different ones, I guess we better flip those a little bit, because
that's right.
You got to flip the deep fried Mars bar.
It's not all in the swirl, hey.
Aha! You see, I'll probably, if things don't work out, trust me, folks, it's my fault entirely. And the other thing I was going to ask you, it's like, well, I guess when you're on vacation or you go to other places, do you find out what kind of sauces other places are using?
Sure, we love to travel and taste different food and experiment, and we have a lot of fun doing that.
How long have you guys been in business?
3 years now.
Wow, that's a lot. It's always impressive, especially because I know the restaurant and food business is so competitive. Let's talk a little bit about. If somebody's at home and they're thinking, okay, well, he's got a deep fryer, he's doing his thing there, and maybe I'm just going to try cooking deep frying some chicken wings at home. When you're looking in the store at wings, is there something you should be looking for in particular? Like, is it strictly a size thing that you should look for?
It depends. Because
you said there was a fryer wing.
Sure, some people like a smaller wing because they can get it a lot crispier and sauce it easier. Some people like our big wings, where there's a lot of meat on it. It's not just like a pigeon.
Sure.
Wing.
Nobody likes the pigeon. Okay, well, I'm going to try this.
Okay. That's hot.
That is hot. And you know what? I think I'm trying to bead already. So, are those things almost ready?
They're close, yes,
They're
sir.
close? Okay, well, be careful. We'll just take a look.
Sure.
All righty. So let me show that off to the camera here. And later on, we would dust that with a little bit of
icing sugar.
But boy, that smells great and looks good. And oh boy, I can't wait to stuff it in my gullet. All right, so we're going to wrap up with a few things here. We'll get these on a plate for you, but thanks again to Mark.
Ooh, that's hot.
From Wing Nuts, and thanks again for being here and giving some insight into the wonderful world of wings and deep fried Mars bars. This is hot. Okay.